Hello and a very good day, everyone. Miss Shirly and I, Miss Niwa, will be State Technical Officer for Poetry Recitation Competition for Secondary School.
And myself, Teacher Kaarteeka, will be State Technical Officer for Poetry Recitation for Primary.
All right. Poetry recitation competition aims at encouraging the use of English through meaning, sound, and the linguistic style of the poetry. It's all about poem's message through its language by boosting students' performance and creativity as they express themselves confidently. The eligibility for secondary school opens to students of government-aided secondary school from Form 1 to Form 3 students only. Each team comprises 2 members from the same school. The winners from the previous year may participate in the current year, but the text and presentation must not be an exact replica.
As for eligibility for primary school, it's open to students of government-aided primary schools from Year 4 to Year 6 only. Year 3 pupils are allowed to participate if they are from enrolled schools, which is Sekolah Kurang Murid SKM. Each team comprises 2 members from the same school. The winners from the previous year may participate in the current year, but the text and presentation must not be the exact replica.
The competition format for secondary school. The competition is divided into 2 sections as follows. Section 1, prepared poems. Section 2, impromptu poem. As for prepared poem, participants will recite a prepared poem on a given time for not less than 5 minutes and not more than 7 minutes. The performance should be recorded and saved in MP4, 3GP, AVI, MOV, WMV format. The video must be sent to the organizer via the link address that will be notified by the State Education Department. The video will not be returned to the owner, and the organizer reserves the rights to publish the winning videos for educational purpose. As for the impromptu poem, will be conducted via video teleconferencing between contestant, the panel of judges, and the timekeeper. Each contestant will get their turn to present their impromptu poem. All participants will be given a theme and a quarantine time of 10 minutes to prepare their impromptu poem. The time allocated for the recitation of the impromptu poem is not less than 2 minutes and not more than 3 minutes. A bell will be rung at the 3rd minute to indicate the end of the presentation time. Technical aspect for the impromptu. Video via teleconferencing. The session will be conducted through Google Meet. There is only one link for the entire session. The contestant will be placed in a breakout room for quarantine of 10 minutes to prepare the poem. Then they will be directed to another breakout room consist of panel of judges and timekeeper for the sessions by a moderator, which will be assisting in the quarantine room.
I'll continue with the competition format for primary school. Participants will recite a prepared poem on a given theme for not less than 4 minutes and not more than 6 minutes. The performance should be recorded and saved in MP4, 3GP, AVI, MOV, WMV format only. The video must be sent to the organizer via the link address that will be notified by the State Education Department. The video will not be returned to the owner, and the organizer reserves the rights to publish the winning videos for educational purpose.
The text for secondary and primary school. The poem must be entirely authentic and original and must never have been published or have won a prize in any competition prior to this competition. The text of the poem will be based on the themes decided by the organizer. The theme for year 2022 is First Time. Materials presented must not touch on sensitive issues such as race, religion, stereotyping, politics, and etc. 3 copies of prepared poem must be submitted to the organizer 2 weeks prior to the competition. There's no impromptu for primary school. The prepared poem must be typed on an A4 paper, Times New Roman or Arial font size 12.
Okay, the attires for secondary and primary school. Participants should be in formal school uniforms when competing. Participants are advised to wear a blazer in order not to disclose their school badge to their respective judges. Participants are not allowed to wear any kind of other costumes other than the school uniform.
Recitation, secondary and primary school. Participants are not allowed to refer to any notes or printed materials during the presentation of the prepared poem. The poem must be recited as it appears on the judge copy. Participants must not present a commentary of the poem. Participants must start the recitation by mentioning the title and the writer of the poem. There should no inclusions of singing, music, props, or artificial sound effect. A theatrical performance of the poem is not allowed.
Decisions for secondary and primary school. Judge will collectively determine the placing by a clear majority vote. The decision of the judges is final. No appeal is allowed. Individuals' marks will not be disclosed. The decisions for secondary and primary school. Physical presence, 10 marks. Voice and articulation, 30 marks. Dramatic appropriateness, 20 marks. Level of complexity, 10 marks. Evidence of understanding, 10 marks. And overall performance will be 20 marks.
The video presentation. It should be in landscape mode with body posture 70% to be seen. The FAQ. Who can participate? Form 1 to Form 3 students. Year 4 to Year 6 students. Year 3 students are encouraged if it is SKM school. How many can participate? Only 2 members from each school. What's the format? Prepared and impromptu for secondary. Only prepared for primary.
Okay, the duration for secondary, the prepared, not less than 5 minutes and not more than 7 minutes. For impromptu, the time allocated for the recitation of the impromptu poem is not less than 2 minutes and not more than 3 minutes. How about the primary? Recite a prepared poem on a given theme for not less than 4 minutes and not more than 6 minutes. How to submit? The video must be sent to the organizer via the link address that will be notified by the State Education Department.
How about the theme? The theme is first time. How about the attires? Only school uniforms. Can the theme be the title of the poem itself? Yes, you can. Can the students wear any costumes? No, they are not allowed. That's all from us.
Thank you.